Hi everyone, so I'm back live again. I'm so sorry it got cut off the last time, so I decided to go with it again. Uh, so um, yeah, so sorry, my flow just got broken there. Today we are on day 3 of our 10-day DIY challenge, and today's DIY is cleansing grains for the face. Now, cleansing grains are actually a very good replacement for soap-based cleansers. So generally, I do not like using soaps or any kind of foaming agents on my face. So this is where I started searching for something a little more milder and a little more natural for the cleansing purpose. So that is how I ended up making cleansing grains, and this is the recipe I'm going to be showing you today. Now, before we proceed, in case you guys have not checked out day 1 and day 2, day 1 and day 2 of our DIY challenge, go back to the group and check it out. These are all very simple recipes, and in case you've tried them, do share your experience on the group. This will help in motivating others, and plus I will know that you're actually finding it useful. So it'll be great if you could post back on the group. Now let me talk to you a little about cleansing grains. So cleansing grains is basically a mixture of something of around 4 components. So the first component is clay. So clay is basically the base of this mixture. Now when we talk about clay is nothing but we're talking about clays like bentonite clay or green clay or charcoal, anything of this sort. So all of these are actually deep cleaning agents. They go deep into our skin and cleanse out our skin from deep clean our pores. So that is the reason these are a great addition to this recipe, and actually a must for this recipe for it to get its cleansing property. The second addition that you can do for this is adding any kind of nuts to this recipe. Now almonds is a good example of a nut that can be added to this recipe. What adding nuts does is it acts like a mild exfoliant for the skin. So it helps in mildly scrubbing your face and cleaning your skin and cleaning your pores, etc., and giving way to new cells. So that is the purpose of adding any kind of scrub to this recipe. So you can use any kind of nuts. The third is any kind of herb. So herb is just to add a different say like an additional property to this cleansing grain. So the herb I've chosen today is green tea, but you are free to choose any kind of herb. You can choose something like even cocoa powder. You can choose even those kind of powders like orange peel powder, lemon powder, anything of that sort. So whatever you prefer according to your smell and your choice, you can choose. And then the last ingredient you need is oats. Now oats is again for the scrubbing purpose, and oats is actually a very mild scrubbing agent and can even be used by people with sensitive skin, acne prone skin, etc. So that is the reason we are selecting oats for this recipe. These 4 components make up this cleansing grains. Now let me just go ahead and show you the quantities that I've taken. So this is first of all how clay looks. It's a very fine powder. So this is how clay looks. I've taken about 1.5 tablespoon of this clay. Next I've taken oats. I've taken about 2 tablespoon of oats. This is just our normal cooking oats. I've taken that. And then I've taken, as I said, the herb that I've chosen today is green tea. So this is just green tea leaves that I've taken. I've taken about a teaspoon of this. Now here I do not have almonds, but I have, I've actually already powdered the cleansing grains to show you how the final product looks. So I don't have almonds here, but you can add about 1 teaspoon of almond into this to get the benefits of almond as well. So all you have to do is just take all of these ingredients and powder them in your mixie and then store it into an airtight container. So this is all you need to do to get your cleansing grains. Now this is how the final product looks. So it is not a very fine powder, but at the same time it is not very coarse also. So I will be posting a pic of this later on. I'm not sure if you guys can see it very clearly. So I'll be sharing a pic of this later on. So this is basically how the cleansing grain looks. And it is very effective in cleansing your face. Not only does it cleanse, it also provides all of those additional properties because of those herbs and nuts and the scrubbing, etc. So it is great for your face. and it is the most natural way to clean your face, obviously, when you are not using, you know, any kind of foaming agent. So you know, so this is a little about cleansing grain, and you know how you can make cleansing grains. Now, how do you use this cleansing grains? So to use the cleansing grain, you need to take a little bit of that powder and then mix it with a little bit of milk or coconut milk, and then apply to your face. The reason I'm saying milk or coconut milk is because clay can tend to get a little drying for the skin. So that is the reason to provide it with a little bit of moisturization is why you apply it with milk or coconut milk. In case you don't want to apply milk or coconut milk on a daily basis, like in case you don't want to do that extra step of doing that, you can also add the milk powder or coconut milk powder into this recipe while you're making it. So that takes care of you know, the moisturizing part, and then you can just mix it with water and apply it on your skin. And then after applying, you just have to allow it to sit on your skin for about a minute or so. Don't allow it to dry on your skin, just allow it to sit for a minute or so and then clean it off. This will take care of cleaning your skin perfectly. So you will notice the difference once you start using it. You will never go back to using soaps once you start using them. So that is how you use cleansing grains. Now, in case, you know, this recipe, if you see, it has all the recipes, you know, it has all the making of any kind of scrub or any kind of you know, like a mask also. So in fact, actually you can use this as a mask or a scrub also. So probably weekly once, or you know, once in 2 weeks or something. In case you are someone who applies mask or enjoys applying mask or a scrub on your face, you can do this. You can use this actually. You can take this, apply again, you know, add coconut milk or milk, apply it on your skin, allow it to dry. Generally, how you do with a mask, you can do the same. And then when you're cleaning your face, you can just scrub it clean. So that is how this doubles up as a mask and as a scrub too. So this was about cleansing grains. So I think I've not left out any point that I wanted to cover. So in case you try it out, do share your experience with me, and in fact do try it out, because I have personally been using this for over a year now and I love it. I can never use, you know, I can never think of going back to soaps ever. So do try it out. And oh yeah, one last thing. Now, in case, you know, you don't have clays, or you don't have access to clays, or you don't want to, you know, buy it separately, Multani Mitti is actually, you know, a kind of clay, and you can use that too. But Multani Mitti sometimes is drying. So I would suggest that you could try using it on your skin and see if it suits your skin, and then continue using it. So that's all from me today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you do you know, use this cleansing grains. So until tomorrow, see you. Bye.